Hi, this is Don with The Clinical Trials Guru. And again, that website is www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. And welcome back. Just wanted to talk to you and follow up on another blog or video that we did involving having patients recruit other patients for you and sort of the downside to that and maybe how to go about doing it the right way if you're going to do that. Again, the problem, like I said, is that, and I've seen it here happen, at least in Southern California, is that every patient now thinks they're a recruiter. And number one, they don't properly know how to screen anyone. They're just going to send you anyone. And I hear that happening, that they're just throwing anyone out the door, and then they come asking you for money. Because, oh, well, you promised to give me this if I refer someone. And that's the other problem, too, is that, these people are on fixed income. If you're dealing with people who are diagnosed with some sort of mental illness, there's a certain low factor that you have to deal with involving that too, because their thought process is, gosh, I can go out and earn some money. They don't know anything about the laws. They don't know anything about properly dealing with caregivers and so forth on making sure that that they don't mess that situation up. And that's what I want to talk about, is that the other thing too, if you're telling a patient that lives at a facility that to refer other people, and you got other people from that facility calling you, you still have the caregiver that lives there or whoever owns that property. And you have to remember, they're renting out rooms and bed space. That's how they make their living. And you also have someone there, obviously, if it's a board and care, they're supposed to be providing some level of supervision. As independent as minimal supervision. And of course, the people can do what they want, but still you can be jeopardizing those people's business. That's why, again, you have to be careful when you do that. Personally, I think it's a very lazy way to recruit clients. You really do need to get out in the community and build relationships to get the people that you need to fill these studies. And just telling other people to refer you and here's $75 because you don't want to hire a marketing person to do it or somebody to go out in the community and build that relationship for you is a lazy way to do it. And I'm just going to say it the way it is. But anyway, if you're going to do that and do it the right way, you have to monitor everything going on. And instead of telling that client to refer someone, just ask them, are there other people at that site that might have the same illness that you have? They'll say yes or no. If you know them, who should I contact there to talk to them? Find out who you need to talk to there and build that relationship and explain to them what you want to do and what your intentions are. And you need to let them know how you're going to impact their situation. Again, you get caregivers get very upset with clinical research companies when they just come in and take their clients and put them in a study, especially inpatient studies, because they don't know where they're going. They don't know how long they're going to be gone. They don't know if that's going to impact them on getting their Social Security check and getting paid their rent. And a lot of times the client's not telling them that. And what can happen is, and definitely if they're the payee for that client, you've got a problem there as well. The client gets a check, they cash that check, and if it gets reported to the government takes that money back from the client if it goes above a certain amount. Then that also cuts into that money that they would have to pay the caregiver for rent. The caregiver can end up being behind because now he's got to wait for that client to get money to pay him for his rent. If that makes any sense to you. So you got to consider all those different factors, and also too, you got to consider who you have renting out finding clients for you. Now, it sounds like a good idea, and you may get a few clients here and there, but after a while, the integrity of the clients you're going to get is going to drop, because unless you understand what you're looking for out there, you understand the inclusions and exclusions, how are you going to properly screen the right people that they're referring to you? Anyway, I hope this helps you out there. This is Don Walters signing off from The Clinical Trials Guru. And again, that website is www.theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Thank you.